an exciting video because I got my hands on some new products from Etude House. And as we know, Etude House always has the cutest collections. Their packaging is always so cute. So this one, of course, I had to get and share with you guys. So I tried to get as many products that I thought would be interesting. I didn't obviously get the whole collection because girl does not need that much makeup. But I picked out what I thought you guys would be most drawn to, and we're kind of going to do a first impressions as far as I'm going to show you guys the products, apply them to my face, and then we will go from there. So first, I guess we're going to start with the eyes. The collection actually came with 2 different eyeshadow palettes. I only bought one because, like I said, I don't need like a bunch of eyeshadows. And in all honesty, the packaging of this is really cute. They had some cool like hero products that stood out to me, but in all honesty, like the eyeshadow palettes, I didn't think they looked that amazing. And so they look like this. Of course, they come in the adorable packaging. And I really like that Etude House really went for the packaging in this. I got mine in the Wonder Fun Park Color Eyes #1. So like I said, they had 2. And I guess what kind of throws me off about this the most is the size. So I would say that the eyeshadow pans are about the equivalent of like the size of a dime. Not very big at all. I was thinking I was getting like a big, you know, like a fairly big size palette, but I paid like almost 20 bucks. Actually, I think I paid more than 20 bucks for this. And it's like kind of tiny and small. That's my first impressions. Okay, so as you guys can see, kind of like the comparison. I don't really have anything to show you guys. So here's like a Shine Fix Eyes. It's just because I have it sitting on my desk. You can see kind of the size difference. So these are very, very tiny, tiny eyeshadow pans. First, I'm going to take this middle color here on the top, of course. Ooh, they are powdery. Ugh. So powdery. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see all the powder coming off that one? Okay, so next I want to try this guy right here. It kind of looks like a pearlescent rose color. So let's go ahead and try that one. I don't know. It's not very pigmented, if you guys can kind of see on my eyelids here. Okay, so I had to cut this eyeshadow tutorial short because I could not believe how bad this eyeshadow palette was. Now I included the rest of the clips here of me using, I believe I used 5 out of the 9 eyeshadows just so you guys could see what I was using in case you're curious, but they're so powdery and chalky, and you can tell at the end nothing in this palette is pigmented except for that dark eyeshadow. Here are these swatches on my arm. Now the top line is when I swatched with my finger, and here you can see I'm swatching with a brush just to show you guys how disappointing the color payoff is on these eyeshadows. But now let's go ahead and jump back to my review. I just didn't feel like this even warranted the makeup tutorial because it came out so muddy and unpigmented. Do not buy this. This was awful. Good thing I only bought one, because if I bought 2 and spent like 40 to 50 bucks on this and this size, I would have been very upset. And usually Etude House eyeshadows I usually like. I think they're usually pretty nice, but not doing it for me, Wonder Park collection. So that's with the, oops, I got some. This is with the eyeliner, and this is before eyeliner. As you can see, you like literally can't see the difference in colors there, and I even primed my eye. Okay, so I just threw on some foundations, so now that I can test out the face products that I bought from this collection. So in my head, I feel like these 2 were the most unique products from the collection that were catching the most attention, and it is the cheek product. So the packaging, adorable. So I got both that they had available. I got the highlighter, which is the Wonder Fun Park Candy highlighter, and then I also got the Wonder Fun Park Candy cheek. So let's go ahead and start off with the blusher. So the blusher looks like this, and voila! Has kind of that like rainbow vibe to it that's been really popular here in the United States. So I guess Etude House took note and was like, yeah, let's hop on this rainbow thing. So I'm just gonna swirl my brush in here. Ugh. What is wrong with this? This is like, look, grinding my finger in it. This is like a very mild cheek color. Really grind my brush in there and then apply this to my cheek, and then we'll see if that makes a difference. Whew, that is chalky again. I'm getting like powder fling up. Are you guys seeing anything? Cause I'm not. Mama's not impressed right now. Mama's actually getting very upset because Mama spent lots of money on this. Okay, again, like the eyeshadow palette, maybe they spent more money in the packaging than they did in the actual product, because this sucks as well. So, now that the tone of the video has been set clearly, let's go ahead and try the highlighter. So let me go ahead and pop this baby open so we can, geez, these things are, break my nails trying to open these. So mine looks very pastel-y. The colors look a bit more muted, which you would assume would be the case with a highlighter. So let's see if it works. I'm just gonna take my brush, and like I did with the blusher, I'm gonna just go ahead and run my brush through all of the colors. So this one, okay, looks a little bit more promising on the brush. Wah, wah. Every single product, for some reason, that I'm trying has so much like fallout, dust clouds. Like anytime I brush anything on my face, it is just like of like powder going not on my face, like going in my hair. Okay, so I turn down the lighting. There's my highlighter. Can you guys see all that's getting in my hair? Like all of this powder. But look, like it's on my cheek, but it just looks chalky. And it's definitely not shimmery. This is not a, and speechless. Wowie kazowie, like spent a lot of money for this stuff not to work. Thank goodness I am like trying this out, and that's, I guess, the point of reviews, so you guys don't waste your money, just me. Let's go ahead and try on some of the lipsticks. I bought 2 shades. These are the Dear My Blooming Lip Talk. Etude House, if you family with lip products, because y'all know I've been hyping your lip products up. I'm gonna lose all faith in Etude House. So let's first try the OR212. Definitely a different color. I don't think I have any lipsticks like this, so thank goodness. It's coming off in real life more neon-y than it's coming off on camera, at least from what I can tell. It's definitely like this is definitely like a fun park, like bright coral. Since it is the chiffon, it has kind of like that velvety type of texture to it. So not matte, but it's not like a gloss. Next, let's move on to the last lipstick that I bought, and this is in the shade PK034. For some reason, this lipstick applied a little bit nicer than the coral shade. Although I have to say, why did I pick these two? Because they're so similar. This is obviously like a very neon-y pink. Again, it's more neon in person than it is coming off on camera with my lighting, but this looks very similar to each other. Not only are there terrible products in this collection, but there are definitely major inconsistencies with formulas and shades. Okay, so last but not least, I picked up 4 different shades of the Dear Darling tint, because these to me looked really interesting because they had really different shades. So like these two in particular, you can see like what is going on here. So we are gonna try them out and kind of go with the flow. So this first one that I'm gonna try on is OR202. It has a similar kind of doe tip pointed applicator as the Color In Liquid Lip Slime from Etude House. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply each of these all over my lips because I just want to show you guys the shades. Very different. I'm not gonna bash this color because it's kind of fun. I'm kind of like digging the different vibe to it because it has like a very pretty coral undertone. I think what drew me to this originally was that they were using this as the base color for gradient lips, so I totally see it working well like that. Like this actually, I think it still looks pretty nice. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe like my whole perception of colors and acceptability when it comes to shades on your faces has changed because at this point I'm just slapping on colors on my face, but I kind of like it. I think it's pretty. Okay, so following that, I am going to move on to the other interesting color, which is the BL601 shade. The lilac-y kind of blue color in the collection. This one definitely has a heavy iridescence of glitter to it. So it has what looks like gold glitter. These are definitely more of a glossy consistency also than say the other Dear My Darling, just the tints. What's interesting about this color is you can definitely see the undertone of the blue in it, but it kind of adds a je ne sais quoi kind of pretty factor to it. You can definitely pick up on the glitter and the gloss. I like this color a lot as well. So the next shade that I'm going to try is PK003. This one also has a very heavy iridescence to it. I can see a lot of like gold glitter in the formula of this. This is really like nicely pigmented as well. This is beautiful, you guys. So this, you can definitely see the glitter in this guy the most so far out of the three I've tried. It's really pretty, and I could see this being a really pretty kind of center pout for gradient lips. We are going to try PK001, which is like a bright coral red. This one doesn't have any glitter in it, so nothing too unique about this guy here. It's just like a really pretty color, nice and shiny, you know, nice red. Alright guys, so that is the Wonder Park collection from Etude House. I have to say, just to kind of like sum up my overall thoughts, all of the powder products, at least the ones that I tried, are total duds. Like, you're just kind of buying these for the packaging. Definitely not worth your money. The lipsticks were nice. They're just the chiffon lip formulas from their normal line, so you're just kind of getting it with the cute packaging. The colors weren't really that interesting or unique in my head. If I was gonna buy or recommend anything from this collection, if you're dying to pick something up, I would definitely say that the Dear Darling tints are very nice. All the colors that I tried are beautiful, and I really like how they went outside the box with colors like this and tried something different. So that's kind of like the only unique thing I see with this collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely write up a blog post for those of you guys who want to see more close-up pictures and information about the collection. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!